You go and we're back. Okay, so you go and Tambar, you just finished talking with Sarah, and you walked out, and she was kind of puzzled a bit. And now you're on your way to where?
Well, the bank.
The bank. So you mosey on over to the bank, and when you get there, there's my bank. There's my bank. You see, just a white-haired elf. She's young to middle age. She's about 345.
Okay.
So she's like, I guess, 30s for a human, in essence. I guess 35. Anyways.
35's a good year, people. Okay.
Yes, it is. So she, white hair, blue eyes, and she's just kind of putting some stuff away behind a gate.
Hello.
When you come in. So she looks up. Yes. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm wondering if you have deposit boxes or some places to store things.
She says, sure. Yes. What size did you need?
It's a few things, not too big, and I'll start pulling out the items.
Oh, she was gonna stop you. She's like, oh, you don't need to show. Oh, okay. Sure. So she's kind of looking. She's like, oh, probably gonna have
a lot
to
of
get
them are wrapped, except for the uniform.
Okay. You're gonna have to get one of our bigger boxes, if that's okay with you.
Well, that's fine.
There is. How long did you need it for? Because there's a yearly cost.
Just a month.
Okay. Well, for just a month, it'll be 2 gold. But we'll definitely keep it secure for you.
That's good.
Okay, so if you hand her the 2 gold, she walks you back to the back, and there's this place. She takes out her key, and says, "Oh, stand over there for a moment, please." And when you go over there, she casts some kind of spell, and you see this barrier that was once there get expelled. And so she unlocks the door with her key.
Do I recognize that? Because I just spent a lot of time last night doing something. With that spell?
Can you whisper me the spell that you were spending time doing?
Was there a loud noise?
Oh my god, he's so shady.
Whisper me the spell that you were, hold on. Okay, hold on. One sec. Okay, just tell me what it is. Yeah. That's just the one that she used.
I just spent like 4 hours copying that in my book, so I'm pretty sure I know it.
Okay, yeah. That's what she used.
You whispered it to me.
Yeah, she used the knock spell. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I can just whisper you. I forgot. So she uses the knock spell.
Okay.
Okay. So sorry. So she uses that spell. You definitely recognize it. And however, it's not the area where the money is kept. It's just the area that goes to the room where the safe deposit boxes are. So she goes in there. She says, "Okay, one moment." She goes over and she pulls out another key. She has this huge key ring, and she starts unlocking a series of locks on this next section. And it seems to take like about 5 minutes just to unlock everything. She puts in some kind of thing where she's pushing buttons, and then she opens it. And then when you go into this area, this is where you see all of the different safe deposit boxes, roughly. And she says, okay, so she gives you a key. She says, this is your key. This is my key. We have to put it in at the same time. I will unlock it, and then I will leave the room, and then you can put it in there, lock it back, and you can just come out when you're done. When you come back out, the door will close. Don't leave anything in there, because you won't be able to get back in. Okay?
Unless the things that I want to leave in there.
You know what I mean. And so she lets you in. She puts this, like, there's like a little foot on the door. She flips the little foot down and she says, when you come back out, you don't mind just flipping that foot for me, please. She's like, I do check it once you're gone, but I mean, sometimes it makes it a little easier on me. And she walks in, you stick both keys in, she turns it, she walks out. And now you're by yourself.
Okay.
There are tons of boxes in there. Tons.
So I go over to one of my boxes, or I just chuck it on the floor?
Yeah, your box is open.
Okay, right.
With your key
Okay,
in
cool.
it. She said just turn your key and take it out when you're done.
Right here. If you whisper me, I'll tell you what's in there.
1 sec. Go ahead.
Okay, I got my spellbook, spare spellbook, my investigator's uniform, those 4 creepy books that we got, bullet book, and I decided to chuck the crystalline scroll case with the deed in it as well.
Okay.
I think that's it.
That book, that creepy book, that was it also that book that was that Persephone took?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
Books are heavy.
yeah, books, scrolls, and what was the other one? Book, scrolls, all your books.
Books, scrolls, my investigator's uniform,
Ah, that's what I'm
and my
missing.
spellbook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your extra spellbook.
Got it.
Okay. All right.
This feels
Okay. Sorry.
too streamlined.
What happened? I can't
we were
hear y'all
talking
either.
about
By the
Diablo.
way.
Oh, we
So-
were talking about Diablo 3.
Okay,
We were
okay.
making small talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's a problem. Was gonna let you know that if I click whisper, I don't hear y'all. So if I do that and y'all want to like conjure up something or whatever, y'all can do that.
Cool.
Anyways,
So anyway, our GM is so. Oh, she's back.
yeah, pretty much. And I'll be like, disadvantage.
Shush.
Okay, so what did you want to do after that, or are you gonna do anything else?
Pinter the Tan Bar,
She's
shopping
not-
in the city.
I mean, I would say if you took a look around the room, you would see some floating orbs.
Yeah, I lock my thingy box, I head out, and I hit the thing that she wanted me to hit.
And so, yep, you flip up the door, it closes, you hear click, 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 like a bunch of different locks that seem to be like mechanisms. You come out through the second door. She sees you, she says, oh, okay. So you come back, and she casts this elaborate kind of spell to kind of like put another kind of barrier around it. She walks you out. And she says, anything else?
No, that's about it. See you in about a month.
Didn't want to make a deposit?
No, don't have very much on me.
Nope. She kind of looks at you a bit.
Bye. Nice to meet you.
She holds out her hand.
Bitch,
Like-
he said he had no money.
Like,
Leave
Like
it.
to shake your hand.
oh. Does she have any, like, why?
Do an insight.
She wants to say hi, nice to meet you. Alright. She wants to take your soul. One of those.
You have a feeling that she senses something really weird about you.
Yeah. Got a bit of a cold at the moment. Probably don't want to do that. I'll see you later.
Could be a deception.
Deception. Oh wow, that was really bad.
Oh yeah.
No way to prove it though. Haha.
She smiles. She says, "A cold, huh?" And she says, those colds can be kind of creepy, huh? I mean, creep on you all of a sudden. Have a good day.
I just walk away.
She kind of staring at you as you walk out. And she comes from behind the counter and walks to the door. And if you looked back, you would see her standing there staring at you while she's just standing at the door, watching you walk away.
Oh boy, somebody knows that he's evil now.
Timber's a hunk, I know.
And where else would you like to go? Y'all are still talking to Nyx at this moment. Or is there anywhere else you'd like to go?
I don't think I have enough money. So
Okay. So are you
can't really
going to
head
meet
back.
them
I'll
at Nyx?
I'll
or...
head back to the guild, even though I can't go in. I'll just like bum around.
Okay. Alright, so going to you three individuals. What are y'all doing? Okay.
And we're also keeping an eye out for Tampa.
Okay. I would say, let's see, let me take a look at this map real quick.
I remember that Tambar magic missiled me the other night, right?
Oh yeah. You remember that. You remember everything that happened. Just because you went all crazy doesn't mean you know.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll let you do an insight to see if you can. I mean, you're not going to figure out what's going on necessarily, but you could at least see if it's not in his.
Something was off.
Oh, yeah. That was a hell of a good roll. You're cleric.
Yeah.
So you're thinking you were cursed.
I'm a little slow on the uptake, but it does. Those two items came from the same place.
Pretty much.
Slow and steady wins the race.
And yeah,
You may not get attacked,
so
but
you don't
get
know
it
exactly what's going on, but you know it's not good.
Yeah. So guys, I gotta thank you first for helping me get rid of that stupid axe. By the way, what'd you do with it? I mean, I don't care. You can destroy it for like matter, but I just
I still have it. I was gonna use it as kindling, honestly.
It
All
said
right.
that we could not.
I
we
don't
should
think
keep
it'll be
away.
that easy, but alright, just, don't touch it or anything.
Well, if anything, we are gonna face a fire wormling, so I don't know, maybe we could chuck it at its head. I don't know.
Alright, yeah, something like that. But anyway, it was like the other night, and Tambar and I were going through the bag, and there were these other things in there, and I remember there was oh gosh, what was the third item? It was
A book and a key.
a key. Alright, yeah. There was this key that I don't think either of us did anything with. But there was this book that Tambar was reading. And he was like reading it really intensely. Like, he likes his reading, but this one, it kind of like grabbed him and like held him to it. And I remember I was like kind of touching him and joking with him about it. And that's when he hit me with his magic. And that's really not like Tambar. I mean, even as a joke, that wasn't. And that's kind of what set me off the other night. So,
Really, that set you off?
Yoldred just
well,
sort of,
no, it was like a
cut the
combination
stop.
of the axe.
You know, I don't know what's up with you two. I go to Tambar's room this morning and I'm telling him what I did with the lightning, and he was basically like, "Go away." And then you lied to me, and I asked you, you decursed yourself. I untied you, and then you did whatever you did.
Look, Foxy, I'm
not feeling very appreciated around here, guys.
Look, let me make it up to you some way, somehow.
Lightning was totally sweet. I will admit that. We just had a lot on our minds.
Yeah.
I was worried that something was going to set Frisbee off again, and then we'd have to fight him.
Yeah,
So, honestly, I was just trying to take care of that. She just puts her hand on Foxy's shoulder. Foxy, your lightning was totally sweet, and I would so be thrilled to see you do it again.
Thank you.
It's
She
just,
seems pacified for the moment. She doesn't even look at Brisby.
Just so hurt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Anyways,
Foxy, I was cursed.
I think that Tambar is cursed as well.
Everyone's cursed.
Entirely possible.
I mean, The guy who uncurses gets cursed? I mean, what's wrong with us?
I don't know, but okay, we'll find him and we'll try and we'll use this trip to try and figure out what to do. But
Okay.
I don't know if Nick is going to be willing to help us again until we get that elemental gem for him.
And to be honest, Nick's really overcharged you, but I can understand a supply and demand kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and also, it was kind of a good excuse. I don't know if you know this, but a half-naked kid was just hanging around. And I mean, I didn't get any vibes that he was technically getting abuse, but still kind of freaky. So it's
Yeah,
an
he
excuse
kept
to swing by.
asking after Tambar, and we're lucky he didn't ask us for Brisby to take off his pants or Tambar to take off his pants.
Yeah, he said he
that
was
guy.
interested in women, so I guess we dodged a bullet there. He wouldn't ask us to take our pants off.
So he likes boys and bears. This is the worst guy I've ever met my whole life.
Okay, anyway,
you know,
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
that's
like
right.
to
He has
mention
that rug in there. That's right. I'm sorry.
that some clerical magic does require the removal of pants. I'm just like to say that, but you know, it's not a standard practice. But anyway.
okay. But anyway,
Potions
let's
and
go.
Tambar.
Yeah, potions and tampons. Okay, so and we arrive at Talila's shop.
Okay. I would say that you probably will see Tambar on your way outside after you get out of the
Oh, look who decided to show up. It's
But
not
no,
Uncle
after.
Tambar.
no, after.
Okay,
Um,
you say well that
because the location of the bank is like way
Oh.
over there, and then
I'll
like you're,
save my
you
monologue.
know what I mean? So kind of going like that. There is a map of the town in the in-game handouts, or out-of-game handouts, in the archive section. So you can
I
click
would like-
on a map to see.
I'd like 2 health potions, please, and 1 bullshit
Oops,
seeker
nope.
potion. I would like to know when my party members are bullshitting me. Do you have a potion for that?
She's just kind of like
See, I'm trying to
looking
say
like,
that was-
what?
That was a curse speaking. It was.
Foxy, on our way, I'll teach you a few of the tricks I know about sniffing out bullshit. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. You would
She
know.
knows her tricks. I'm good at that.
So if you click
Here we
on
go.
the Fangorn map, you'll see that the bank is southwest, and Delilah's is like north. So I mean, you know, y'all will probably see each other back, you know, before you get on the road to the guild house. In essence, you'll probably see him ahead of you, because he would have finished
Okay.
before you got done. Okay, so I apologize, but yes, so she's listening to you talking about bullshit potions and stuff like that. She's just like,
Hi, Delilah.
she's like, I have this. She's like, but I don't have any of that.
Do you have any boots?
If you want boots, you might have to go see Sarah,
Okay, fine.
or maybe even Van Hopper. But as far as magical kind of boots, yeah, you'll probably have to see him for that. But
Right.
yeah,
I'll just need 2
unfortunately-
health potions, please, on the double.
that's what I have.
Yeah, any deals
Get
for
it double.
health
I'm ordering 2.
She kind of laughs. She's like, okay. She's like, you'll do business with me. And that was actually kind of cute. So, I'll charge you 90 gold.
Oh, cool. What if I got 3 health potions? What would that be?
3, then I'll charge you 135.
Deal.
No, Foxy.
I have that money in my bag.
Oh, you do?
Each,
Yeah.
each one is 50 gold. So, she's giving you 15 gold discount.
Oh,
For the
okay.
3 of
Okay. I bet if you got the money.
Yeah, I mean, we know you're gonna keel over probably, so I gotta be prepared.
Yoldra wants to yell, but she doesn't because she knows that.
Okay.
I mean,
so,
what if I don't have?
so you just wanted the
there.
regular ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I take that back. I think she's gonna charge you even less than that. Give me a second. Hold on.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
I haven't done any math yet.
All right,
so it's
she will charge you 105 because she's giving you a discount. I forgot I have discounted on here. I don't have the same prices that are in.
cool. Minus 105.
So yeah, 105. So
That's
she's giving
exactly
you
what
a
I thought.
15 gold discount.
Thank you, Delilah. You're a sweetheart.
Okay, so I'm gonna edit this real quick. You took 3.
May as well get as many as we can at a discount.
Is there anything else? I ran out of bullshit potions a while back, so
I understand.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
around
sorry.
here you probably need a lot of them.
yeah. Yeah.
So,
Speaking of
Oh,
which,
is it that thing?
have you seen Tambar? I haven't seen him in a really long time.
don't even get me started with Tambar, okay? Uncle Tambar is being so mean. He didn't even see my lightning bolts or curate some boogers. I mean,
What?
well, it could have been valuable. He didn't even check. Who knows what was in there, but
Tambar,
Anyway.
Huh?
we just, Tambar seems to have, possibly read a first book that had turned him into an asshole.
Okay. Bullshit potion and asshole books. Okay.
We're gonna be working on figuring out how to deal with that.
Okay. Okay.
Unless you have any suggestions.
I mean, she points at Brisby. She's like, I've heard about you. I've heard about you from, a little birdie told me. A short little birdie with some blades, actually.
you mean the party leader who turned into a raging Jack Nicholson? Sorry, out of character reference, but pretty much yes.
Oh, everybody's just used to Roxy.
The Shining.
She's actually talking about, Mary Wheatfall. Is the
Oh,
one that told her. She said,
Stop talking.
you know, a little short thing with some blades. So she points it. She's like, I heard about you. She's like, you can fix that situation, right? I mean, pointing at Brisby.
You mean the non-bullshit stuff?
Yeah. No, wait, no, the asshole books. Asshole books.
Wait, what?
Asshole
I-
books.
I'm
Books
confused.
full of
You read a
assholes.
book. You
Assholes
read, I
that
made
have
a
books.
joke.
Books
Oh.
where you open them up and there's assholes in the books. Those
Right, yeah.
Oh my God,
yeah, we
just
just gotta find
assholes?
it first.
like animal assholes
Yeah.
or like people
A
assholes?
book
or-
full of assholes. Like lots
Okay.
of assholey animals.
I like you, Delilah. You're a cool chick.
She
That's
smiles.
why
She's
we
right
buy
back
from
at
her.
you. Right back at you.
Okay. Sorry, we've been running into some particularly stubborn cursed objects as well. Actually, and Yoldra just pulls out the cursed book that has been following her around. Would you happen to know anything about this book? 'Cause
Don't give it to
She
her.
said,
It's just
"Can
gonna
I
pop
see
back
it?"
in your hand. It's gonna be so obnoxious again. I'm so tired of it. Just poofing and poofing, poofing.
we're all tired
Delilah
of
starts
it.
giggling. She's
We're
like,
all tired of it.
can I...
He's summoning things to kill us. In
Can I
fact,
t-
it's
To be
not
honest,
over.
we already tried removing that curse, and that is one still been cursed.
But, I... Can I see it, though?
Sure. Don't try. Don't try and take it too far, otherwise it's just gonna poof back into my hands.
Okay, so she takes the book and she kind of looks at it and she's like, she said, "Did you ask Key about this book?"
I did.
And she's flipping through and she's like, blank, 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 and then it pops
Yeah.
back into your possession. Into your
Yeah,
hands.
it only I can do,
Oh,
as far as I can tell.
I think that there's some more bullshit, but I can't prove it. Except an ogre attacked us this morning.
yeah. You know, I was actually having a conversation It was a couple of years ago. Key was telling me about some elf he saved. Had a arrow in her back. He said that she was supposed to be dead, but he walked up upon just enough time. He said everybody else was dead, but she was barely breathing. He said that he took her to some cabin somewhere, found the book was in there. He said he got a weird feeling, maybe intuition. I don't know what kept him from touching it, but he didn't touch it. And it looks like what you have. That is a very distinctive book. I did describe it to you the last time when I gave it to you, so that it's very distinctive. And he's like, she says, yeah. I said, so if you did talk to him, maybe he'll have more information, but that's all he told me.
Don't worry, I did talk to him, so I'm just wondering, do you have any idea where that cabin was? Or, is,
She said, funny, he told me approximately where it could be. Here, so she takes out a sheet of paper and she scribbles down, she's like, it's really weird that he didn't tell you where. Well, no, it's not weird. Sometimes he forgets, but to be honest, and she kind of whispers in your ear, she says, I think he just fakes like he forgets. I don't think he forgets anything.
Bullshit. I'm telling you, it's rampant in this town.
And so she scribbles it down, and she writes on it looks to be, here, I'm going to put y'all on a...
Does she write a note, or does she, make a little map?
She kind of draws, a little map, but I'm going to put it on the map so that you can see where she's going to draw it. So I'm going to move y'all over to the map real quick. Okay. So she sticks you...
In the middle of the ocean. Just joking, don't do that.
Here we go.
Looks like I can turn into a narwhal, and then, yeah.
Alright, so...
You would have called it the sea.
So here, and then, yeah. So approximately here.
Am I the only person who can see this?
No,
I can see.
I moved everybody.
Seriously, just draw.
It's not even a good one.
Well, I can't see it from here because I'm zoomed in, so I have no idea what you're doing.
She drew a penis. A penis.
We'll probably end up staying there. Okay, so anyways, that's where it is.
That's a good one.
There we
That's
go.
a solid penis.
Oh wow. Yeah, I just showed the whole world that there's a penis in the ocean. Okay.
There probably is somewhere. A couple penises.
Okay. So that's where she shows you.
Oh my god, I have to erase every individual.
Oh, no. If you want to erase it, what you do is
I got it.
Okay. Oh,
One
sorry.
hair at a
I
time.
was gonna leave it there too. Okay, so I'm gonna put y'all back. So that's what she says, and she's like, yeah, it was over here, somewhere. I can't give you an exact location because he didn't give me an exact location. He just said, in this general region. So it's kind of like trees and sort of plains and sort of just a weird kind of area. But yeah.
Well,
there should be a house somewhere.
It's more than I had before, so thanks. Do you mind if I keep this paper with me?
Oh, sure.
Thanks,
Thank
girlfriend.
Anything else?
Yeah.
I got lots of stuff.
Do you have any dark vision goggles?
No, but I could try to find some for you. But unfortunately, they're not that rare, but I just gotta go and get it. So if I gotta travel, that might up the cost a bit. But yeah, sure, I can get you something if you like.
Foxy kind of puts her chin on the countertop. And she's like, do you have any feathers?
No. But if you go see Sarah, she probably will have some.
Okay.
Okay.
Girl. Let's go see Sarah.
How much, how much would, say, getting you to, like, do me that big solid set me back, so to speak?
Well, okay, so if I buy them for you at cost, meaning I get nothing for it at all, that's 200 gold. However, in order to find it, I might have to go to several places. So if I go to the first place and they have it, then I'll just charge you for the expenses for me going there. If I gotta go to a couple places, then the expenses kind of go up. But I'll give it to you at cost, meaning I won't put in my little extra fee.
Well, what do you get out of it?
Tambar coming to see me.
We'll definitely pass on that message.
Butt face right now, but if you like butt faces, then he is your man.
We'll pass on your message.
Plus, I made a deal with Spirit. He said that you will do all of your magic shopping here. So every now and then I will give you discounts.
Nice.
Okay.
I like your style.
Okay, so unfortunately I don't have 200 gold with me right now, but can we say just shake on that deal, and once I have the money, then that only then do you have to start looking, basically.
Oh, okay, sure. I mean, when I go on my various travels, if I do see them, I will purchase them while I'm out.
I kind of tug on Yuldra's clothes and say, I know I was out of it a bit, but don't we already owe somebody 1,500?
Yeah, that's why I was trying to put it off a little. I mean, I'm sorry, it's just, we're finally getting the renovations done to the guild hall, so it's less of a, so that's, we kind of already have. So that's why I didn't want you to go out of your way.
Oh, well, see, I mean, if I come across, I'll buy them. And then if for some reason you can't afford it, then I'll just stick it on sale for 400.
Okay. Well, we'll see. And
We'll be back,
when I
what
do,
he's saying. We'll be back.
yeah, basically.
Cool, the chop
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay.
Yes, if I find some, I'll put it to the side and I won't put them out for sale. I'll keep them for a while.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's all I need.
Sure, no problem. However,
Mhm.
it might take me a while to find them. They
I-
sell out
I-
fast because there are plenty of humans and others that can't see, like yourself, and they tend to buy them a lot. I mean, there's a lot available. Just they go fast.
We'll be okay for now. Yuldra, I have it prepared. You'll be okay if we need to go into the deep dark.
Okay.
I tell.
Okay, but thank you.
I kind of look at all of you, and she's kind of looking, and she's like, just tell them to come see me, please.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we're good. Yeah, we're just we're still finishing up some business in town, so
We will.
yeah.
Bugs on Yuldra.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Nice doing business with you.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
She kind of waves. She goes
Those
back
are always
and she trips
so
over
awkward.
something. She's like, ah! And she falls and like smack on her
always
face.
so awkward. She's not used to not ending a conversation by threatening to stab somebody.
Delilah gets up and she's got like blood running down her nose, and she's just
What
like,
the heck?
She does that. She's fine. You're fine, right? Right, Delilah?
"Yep, good,
Oh my
She's fine.
very
god.
good.
Great.
Just gotta go."
Okay,
And she
bye.
goes to the back, and you don't see her again.
Yeah,
Quick,
okay,
keep on
so
her
we're on our way back.
Okay, so as you get on your way, on the longer path to get to the guild hall, you do see Tambar, but he's probably about 70 or 80 feet ahead of you.
Tambar! Hey, Tambar! Yoldra just sort of speeds up and starts jogging towards him.
Okay, so So he can definitely hear you.
I imagine we all start running and yelling him. Tombar! Hey!
Tambar!
Wait
It's
for us!
us, your
Where are you going?
friends.
Tambar!
Uncle Tambar.
Tambar?
Wait, is it
Yes.
being heavily disguised?
No, he's just not really paying
Oh, okay.
attention to you all. in
Tambar.
any-
Hey, so nice of you to ghost on us like that, but, you know, we've been taking your messages for you. First off, Nix, he wants to talk to you one-on-one, says he has information for you. To Delilah.
Wait, wear pants at all costs. Okay, you'll drug. Sorry, go on, but
Okay, also, Delilah wants to talk to you. Pants are probably optional, from what I understand.
yeah,
In
it
your
seems like
relationship.
definitely.
When are we going?
Basically as soon as you finish your business. I mean, they both seem to want to talk to you pretty bad. I'd rather not leave while that's going on.
How you feeling, Uncle Tambar? Because you were kind of rude earlier, and
Yeah, she did just totally sweet lightning thing.
yeah,
Oh,
I did a sweet lightning
was-
thing.
Yes, I'm sure you did. It was loud and it woke me up. That's probably why.
Does he still have his fancy book on him? Or
Foxy just
Do you
stared.
have it out, or is it in your bag?
In my bag.
alright, so not visible.
Darn it.
I probably got my spellbook visible on my
Right, but you always have that.
spellbook.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
So, you know, they both seem to really want to talk to you, so rather than, and I mean, it's gonna take us a while to get to that flame wormling, so maybe you want to talk to them before we go. Sounds like they've both done you a solid, so you might want to, you know, go say thank you.
Fine, I'll go see what they want.
Okay, we'll meet you back at the guild hall. Then she starts walking away.
Legion with Mr. Nix, but I don't want to go back there with the bears.
I walk up in front of Tambar and I look him in the eye. And I poke him in the chest.
Oh god. Yoltra looks over her.
And then I just watch him.
You all fixed from being crazy.
Yeah? I poke you again.
That's good.
Yoltra stops when she realizes this.
Nobody's following you.
Yeah.
Because Voxy hasn't walked away either. She's just standing there.
Yeah, okay, she goes back, grabs them both by the scruff of their shirts, and just starts dragging.
I reach out and poke you a third time before I'm dragged off.
See you back at the guild hall.
I just walk away.
Well, he didn't magic missile me, so I guess he's alright.
Maybe he's in a bad mood.
Uh,
And
well,
quite frankly, after that bounty business, I don't know. There's something off about him. Maybe it's not who we think we are.
I think we're gonna have to figure it out on the road.
Okay.
It's gonna be harder for him. It's not like he'll be able to hide in a room from us. So,
Maybe we don't want to know.
well, I mean, we already know some.
We'll just keep an eye on him. I mean, honestly, he could just be Tambar without sleep because you will come up early with your thunder and lightning.
Yeah,
So-
there was an ogre on our front porch.
Yeah, but just,
And we appreciate the thunder and lightning and getting rid of the ogre, you know?
some people are a little grouchy and off if you don't get your beauty sleep.
It was just an accident. I didn't really know I could do that, so
Hey,
it's pretty cool, right? I mean, it
It was totally freaking sweet.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay,
So we,
so
are we
I guess we go and
go
just
house?
You
like,
seem pacified.
Sorry.
So
watch
you-
the dwarves?
Yeah.
Skipping
You,
her step.
you get to the guild house, and it looks like there's always one dwarf going in and out, just getting more lumber and more stones and stuff like that. Just trying to build up things. And you see sitting on a blanket is Persephone. You also see Cindy and her husband, and they're just like eating some of the food that they got out of the guild hall. And they like say, "Oh, over there!" And there's like a table that has, you know, some food out there.
Awesome.
And there's some people sitting around the table too, just eating. Like they wanted to
Hey, Cindy.
go to the tavern, but there wasn't a tavern, so they just came by to grab a bite. And,
Thanks, Cindy.
yep, she's nope.
Just
nope.
wait. Tambar will be off. Once we come back.
Okay, no problem. And
Yeah.
Tambar, we're gonna go to you. So you kind of stand there watching as Yoldra drags them away. What are you going to do?
I will go and see Sticky Things.
Okay. So you go to the next. There we go. You knock on the door, and he's like, come in. He says, "Who is that?"
I don't come in.
Oh, well, I'm putting you in because so you can see.
Right. Yeah. Well, I just knock on the door and. You wanted to see me.
He's like, "Who is he? Who? Who?" So he gets up, and he walks over. He says, "You're outside. I'll put you there." So he comes out of the door, and put you over there. Okay. And he says, yes, you, I'd be careful if I were you. It seems you have a price on your head.
Yes, I found that out.
Well,
Apparently, the Harbinger, also known as Vanderhunt.
well, there was... then I guess if you already know that, then you must have met the cuties.
Mermaid Heel, I'm guessing. Yes, we met them.
Well, did you know that Grimoire Heart, they dropped looking for someone? Says that the name that they're looking for, they told me the name. I told the other people that I didn't know. They said that they thought that you were that person, but not that you, but like you were either related or you something like a cousin or something. Because they said that you look a lot like this person. So he hands you a warrant, or it would be like a wanted or a warrant kind of thing. The same thing is on
Right.
there. And one second. He shows you a picture of Maltar on there.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Yep.
says, "You and this guy here look related." So they thought it was you. But since you said that you weren't related,
I hope Chris's stuff is okay.
since you said that you weren't related, they let it go. And they went looking elsewhere. They couldn't find anything. Turns out that their new guild leader just totally got rid of it. And I thought that was a bit strange, but no longer. I mean, I'm not going to say that anyone else might be looking for you, and I guess this harbinger person. But as far as the other thing, that's been dropped. So I don't know what you said to convince them, but they said that it was their guild leader. They wouldn't tell me who the guild leader was when I asked, though. But they
This is
did.
the guild that used to be a part of, correct?
I'm sorry.
This is the guild you used to be a part of?
Yes, I ran it for a time, but
Strange that you don't know who the
Funny
new
s-
leader is.
funny story. I was ousted, defeated by one of the members, and I left.
Some sort of coup.
Well, maybe. I'm not quite sure. And to be honest, I don't know if he runs it now or maybe he's just a part of it and they got a new leader. I have no idea. But I can tell you he beat me and I did not appreciate it. His name was
No, I got.
His name was Loquacious. I hate that guy.
Hate that name.
Anyways,
I hate that guy.
they I gave the one with the human one. I gave her a necklace. It was a gold necklace with a star or something. They said that it was in his room. They said he died. Their guild master died. So since they died, they got a new one, and they wouldn't tell me who the new one was. Per the instruction of the new one, or I don't know. Just seems very, very shady. I don't think that they knew about all the stuff that was going on, but I get a weird feeling. They also said something about there was a little girl that came through there one day. I don't know, about 17 years old. Said her name was Kyra or Koiren or something. Not sure, but they captured her for their boss. But he delivered the little girl to somewhere else. Quite pretty young thing. But that's about all I know. But they told me that their leader said to just tell you, and only you. I don't know why. But that's the only information I have. Anyways, I'm tired. So I'm gonna go and rest.
Alright, very good. I have other things to take care of as well.
He opens up the door and goes back in, says goodbye. Oh! And tell them I'm not gonna wait forever for my gym. He closes the door and walks away.
Whatever that means, very well. I will then go.
So you come back to the guild tavern and you just see everybody basically taking a picnic.
I thought I was going to go to Delilah's.
Oh, that's right.
But
Yeah.
You did want to go to Delilah's. I forgot. Okay. So you go over to Delilah's and she's just putting some stuff away. And she kind of has like a little tissue on her nose. She's like kind of pulls it out and is like, ugh, tosses it in the trash.
I wait for her to get down.
Yeah, she gets down and
When she's on solid ground, then I'll go.
yeah, she actually sits on her her countertop, and then kind of lays down, where she like laying on her back with her one leg up, and she kind of sighs, like, ugh. Tired.
Walk in. You wanted to see me?
She turns her head and looks at you, and she's like, long time no see.
Yeah, it's been away doing things. Went to a mine. Purple worm, that sort of thing.
Purple worm. Huh. And you lived?
Yes, we killed it.
Okay, so you're telling me that some goblins killed you dead, but you stomped a purple worm.
Purple worm has a very hard time eating you when you're in your rope trick.
Huh. I'm gonna have to use that. I'm gonna have to learn rope trick first. Anyways.
Told you wanted to talk to me. I think
Did
you're
I
about to go
say-
somewhere. Something about Yildra being cursed with something that's, sending things to kill her. We've got to go deal with that. I don't know. Something.
The ass book. Okay, yes.
Probably, I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, something like a book full of assholes. Just open the book and assholes just fall out. Something.
That sounds like it, yeah. They don't really fall out, they just appear. Just attack us. We got attacked by a chain demon or devil or something. That's fun.
Wow. Yeah.
Apparently there was an ogre this morning, but I didn't hear it. I was too tired.
Well, she showed me the ass book. I mean, I couldn't
the ass
read
book?
it. It was blank.
No, none of us can. We thought she was crazy.
Well, no, she's definitely not crazy. Key told me about that book, and he told me where he found it. Well, generally where. Not exactly where, but somewhere. So yeah, I didn't say that I wanted to talk to you. I said I wanted to see you. Talking is not what I had in mind.
Well, probably going to be going in a minute, so maybe you have to make it quick.
No. That wasn't the deal. Quick is not the deal. I'm sure
I
they
didn't
can
know
spare
that
you
was
for
the
a
deal.
couple of hours.
Oh man, what's out of control?
Everybody's getting laid except you guys.
Hmm. You probably would then, I don't know, maybe probably smile. Yeah, they can wait. Nothing but annoyingness, anyway.
She hops off the countertop, walks over to you, and takes you by the collar and starts dragging you to the back room. And 2 hours
I am
later, unless you
Putting
just-
on a very good face.
Okay. I'm gonna. Hold on. You know, actually, yeah. Give me a deception with advantage.
You know what? I'm gonna use 16.
Okay.
So that's a 18.
All right. Let me check her stats real quick. So it's an 18. So she
Yes.
rolled insight. Her insight is +1. All right. Okay. She drags you by the collar to the back room. 2 hours later, you see Tambar. 2.5, something like that. And he is walking up to y'all outside of the guild house. Wait. Whoa! There's a kitty.
Whoa. Yeah, your kitty is purring loud.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Scared me.
Yeah.
What's happening?
It's like, whoa. Okay.
Is it too loud? Like,
No, I
no,
like
it's-
cats. I really... You know.
I'm allergic
Okay.
to cats, so I can't have them, but I
Oh my
love
God.
them.
Oh no, that's like a crime against humanity.
yeah, my business partner is allergic to cats, and I make it my mission to wear cat shirts over to my seer because why not?
So mean.
That's all I have, cat shirts.
So yep, Tambar walks up.
Hey, you're finally here.
Tambar. There you go.
Did you get that?
I was putting you out there, so I'm not on that screen just yet.
Alright. So, yeah, before I left.
Okay, so okay. Go ahead. I'll write it since you're talking. Okay, yeah, you see Tambar walk up about 2.5 hours after.
Hey, you finally made it.
Yes, I did all the pesky little errands that I had to do.
Well, it's time for us to go then. Might as well get going while it's still light out, you know?
I'm ready.
Crispy, you ready?
Oh yeah, just been cooling our heels here, basically waiting on everyone to wrap up their shopping.
Alright, let's get started then. Yeah. She's ready to go if you guys are, so.
Oh, by the way, when is the next payment due for the guild?
I will let you know. I'm just typing Tambar
Okay.
something that he asked
Oh
for.
yeah.
I don't think we have quite enough, but we can maybe leave something.
Yeah.
Because technically we'll be away for a month.
Okay, so
Yeah.
right now it is. Let's see.
Or we could be jerks and put them on leave without pay while renovations.
Let's
Yeah,
not
you
be
could.
sure.
You really could. I mean, they're technically sort of kind of doing their job, but they're more like protecting the outside and not the inside. You are losing a little bit of money because you're not going to get any money for people not showing up. You roughly had a couple of copper today just from people not being able to go inside. They like walk up and like, oh, I wanted the atmosphere and I wanted Persephone. And she's like not even just like, so they would leave. You know?
No.
So it is roughly the month of, like, it's May, sort of the crazy May situation. I'll put up a calendar sooner or later. May, the third week of May, about the end of the third week of May. So
May the
you have
4th.
another 8 days before you have to pay everybody. You can skip paying yourselves. I'll just make you do a bunch of survival checks and stuff like that. It's like a bunch. It's basically to not have to hassle about that situation. So you'll probably at least need to give the amount of money for them and the amount of money to keep the guild going.
Well, the
And-
guild's okay.
And
Sorry, how much?
did we say
Isn't
that
it
was
like-
again? I'm trying to find it.
So for the month, you
Oh, here it is.
probably you still need to buy food because people have to eat.
Yeah.
But there, I'd say the kids are out there too. Let me pull them out. And there is no one in there sleeping, so you're not getting revenue for that. Basically, it's kind of like you probably would maybe another 100 gold just to and they might have some of that left over to give back to you, but like 100 gold and then whatever you have to pay for them.
It's 450 gold to pay off everybody's salary, as well as the standard 100 for upkeep.
Okay. Then just if that's you're saying 450 is both of those together.
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, 450. That's it.
Do we have that money?
But you have another 8 days.
I don't think
Well,
we'll
how
be
long
back in
is
8
it gonna
days.
take us?
So.
Well, I have
They'll
100
wait.
gold.
They'll wait. They'll just be like,
Right.
but yeah, they'll wait.
Oh yeah, I kind of
Well,
told
why do-
Connor that we would give him a couple extra gold for kicking that. I mean, for watching me kick that ogre's butt. You know?
I can throw him a couple of golds right now, but
I have 100 gold if that will help.
oh jeez.
Well, there's still plenty of gems to hand out. I mean, they can make the trip to the bank just as easy as we can.
Correct.
That's true.
So-
Well, why don't we give them some gems now, and just to help tide them over, and like we'll give them the rest when we get back. That's what I'm thinking.
Sounds good. Or, you know, I mean, we can give them real money and we can. Yeah, it depends.
We don't have enough real money. Or fake.
That's the thing.
Right.
But 1, 2.
And Tempar's currently in absence, so he doesn't care.
But yeah, we can give them 9 gems to the Cindy, and she can probably take care of it.
Okay.
Okay. We'll
That'll be
we'll do that.
450 gold worth of gems.
Yeah, we'll do that, and then just be like, hey, this is for the next payday. We might not be back in time. We just wanna. Yeah, let's just say that we did that.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
For sure.
we'll give it. Okay, let's just say that we did that. We gave the gems to Cindy, and just said, hey, please get
Okay,
these changed, hand them out. You guys have
So
your
you gave out
salaries.
the 450 in gems. I'm of words.
Yep, it's
Okay.
950 gold worth of gems.
Okay.
And we are not.
Oh wait, wait. How
spending
many
any money.
gold and gems?
9 gems, each worth 50 gold. Each
Oh,
is-
okay. Okay.
Okay,
I thought you said
like
950 gold in gems. So I was like going, what? I was like, it doesn't make any sense. It's like way too much money. Okay, so 9 gems worth 50 gold each. Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, when he did,
Yeah,
when
so
he
she's like,
explained, hey,
oh, she's like, you don't, it's like another week.
we don't know how long this trip is gonna take, and considering it was probably a pain last time, we just wanted to get on it, and we trust you to make sure basically everybody gets what they need.
Okay. The extra money from all y'all getting the there's like what, about 150 amount left. That 150 amount left kind of ends up going in the bucket to pay taxes at the end of the year. So that's why it's just a solid 1,000
Okay.
amount. So just so y'all know. But anyways, so yeah, that gets skipped. And she says, okay, so she hands out, everything. And she's like, okay, sure. And she's like, oh, take some food with you.
Thanks. And you'll just I don't know, wrap some sausages and stuff, and just
We'll say you gathered enough food to cover the trip to get there. Just take a bunch of food and stick it in the bag of holding. And a lot of it is some of it, you'll have to eat all the stuff that's not cheeses and dried stuff, fruit, now, like today or tomorrow. But then the other stuff keeps pretty well.
Yeah, I
So-
grabbed the entire jar of pickled beets.
Yeah, yeah. So you take all that stuff. And are y'all going to make your way to your destination?
yeah, I think so.
Okay, so I just need
Everything else?
you to... Let's see. We'll fast track it, maybe. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how many days it is and how much you're going to have to yoldra through. I'm going to make that a term.
What do you mean by yoldra?
Every
Maybe
morning.
we should
yoldra through it.
leave the cart and horses here, just so.
Oh, okay, so you want to walk? Okay, sure.
Well, I mean, it's probably easier to avoid whatever we're gonna come across if we don't have a cart with us.
Yeah, I mean, you'll go slower.
That's true.
That's true,
But then you can hide and stuff, and
What
Also,
if
don't want the
find
horses
more
eaten.
Treasure.
yeah, that is
Yeah.
a possibility. I've actually been rolling on that, especially
Yeah.
not when there was like
Well,
bunnies, but like when there was the rock. Yeah, that got rolled.
It's
Well,
one thing if we're just
considering
going to travel someplace that we know is pretty safe until we get inside, but this is dangerous going all the way. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, I mean, we just got rid of a bunch of money, so, well,
Okay, so
Hey,
are y'all
what-
going to
what-
travel along roads as much as possible, or are you going to try to go as straight as possible?
I think we'd probably
Without the car.
try for roads, just
Because you don't have the cart this time, so it's. I would say that you don't go as fast, but then again, maybe it'll
We move a
even
little
out
faster
bit
over rough
because,
and
yeah, a little faster over rough terrain, but you can kind of go diagonal and maybe hide if you need to and stuff like that.
Well,
Let's go
roll
diagonal
survival.
and just so that we can just
Yeah.
hide a little easier, because
Okay.
it's probably easier to hide that way rather than.
Alright, so it's roughly.
Can I
about
roll some
100
type of
miles.
survival thing for shortcuts and all that
Oh,
good
sure.
stuff?
Go ahead. Let's see. Give me
Oh, shit.
3 for each
3
day.
survival?
Yeah.
Somehow clicked it twice.
Okay, so 2 of those days, it was, instead of it taking almost 4 days, it's only going to take you 3.
Nice!
So the 2 good survival rolls cut off a whole, like a half a day. It was like 3.5 days in essence, so you're cutting off that half. With the
Nice.
survival. Because it's 3 days, I need 2 rolls for each day. So we're going to do it a little bit differently. I want 2 people to give me a d12.
I'll just roll a d12.
Okay.
Oh, shit!
Yep, that was 1. Alright. And... Alright, Tambar's is 2. Okay. So we have 1. Alright, so then I need 2 people to roll a d100. Different people.
Mind you, you'll get that roll in this time.
No, I already rolled the d12.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but
Yodra,
they
you can.
count.
Because it was Voxy
Oh.
and Tambar for the first one.
She's
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, yippee skippy.
That's 2. Alright. And then I need 3d6. 2 people to roll 3d6.
I'll roll again.
So far you failed 2 rolls.
Oh!
Alright, that's
Oh.
Now I need to
God.
roll 1, 3d6.
2. Okay. Alright, so for for one of those days, there was just, it seemed like you were being watched. And you weren't quite sure what was looking at you, but you got this really eerie feeling, kind of like goosebumps, just on your arms and the hair standing up on the back of your neck. That was in the morning. The second day, there were just a bunch of leeches. And they were just all over Yodra. She woke up in the morning and
God.
she had them on her face, on her arms.
No!
And so
Yeah.
she just started pulling them off and took them down. And then the day after that, there was some rats. Some rats
Reagan.
came.
Breastfeed!
But
Breastfeed!
they looked at her and they started weird hissing kind of noises. Brisby,
Yeah.
you saw this and you pulled out your pipe and started like trying to think that maybe that might help. Give me a
It didn't.
performance real quick.
That is something I would try probably.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
16. Not
So-
terrible.
You don't know how to use it,
Nope.
but for some reason, when you did that, it kind of came out a little bit clear. It wasn't as like, it was a little bit better, you know, instead of that weird kind of, I'm not sure about these pipe sounding noises,
I've been working on my breath control.
pretty much. And the rats kind of stood there. Their eyes seemed to go back to being normal. And then you show up on the outskirts of here. I'm going to put you there. I'll be here.
During the travel,
Mm-hmm.
at night,
Mm-hmm.
I would have, I guess I would tell everybody.
Okay.
Well, no, I'd just tell Brisbane.
We will.
Um,
We'll retcon this situation. I'll say that I put you here so you can see, but y'all are not like
won't.
right smack in front of it. You're kind of like on the outside, and you can see that this is the area that you're assuming, because once you get there, the book starts lighting up and glowing, and all of you can see that this book, if Yildra pulls it out, it has this hue of red that just brightly shines. So you kind of figure that you're getting close to this spot.
So during the first day, before dark, I would have said to Brisbane, don't attack Mr. Jenkins again. I'm going to bring him back, but I've got some clothes to put on him so he looks not like a skeleton, scares people.
Alright.
He's just going to follow me around. He's not going to hurt anybody. For, I think, 8 hours. Once I blow the thing, he will then be under our control, or my control, and he will help us in battle. But once the 8 hours is done, he just follows me and protects himself.
Alright. At first, I just want to say, it's not the clothes that really... It's more, you know, that was somebody. And you're making his bones do weird things. And that's just... But
Bones.
Guys, maybe we can have the discussion about ethics and morality later, because I've got a glowing red book here, and we're
this
about
is
to
day
fight
one.
about
We
it.
weren't here yet.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
like
okay.
the first day. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I can do it. I can do it at night, so I'm gonna tell
Okay.
everybody that I'm
Yeah,
doing it.
that's
and
why I
then
said
night,
we're
and then
kind of
boom.
retconning. Because
Okay,
I didn't let
my
y'all
bad.
roleplay. I kind of was like,
My
let me hurry up
bad.
and get here
Oh.
so that we don't, you know, take our
Well,
time.
what would you rather? Being dead because we were outnumbered, or being alive because some bones, which is basically dust, just in solid form, helped us?
Yeah. Alright. I can see you're kind of dead set on using your weird death hand thing, and I get that. Oh, I'll let it slide. But when this is all over, you're gonna give him a proper burial. You got that?
I was going to do it anyway, just letting you know.
Alright. Sounds good.
Alright, so that night I would have...
Brisby, can
and-
you roll insight for me real quick?
Oh, how come I didn't... yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Okay, never mind. You think
No,
that he's
he's being
talking
my
about, like, I'm literally going to bury him anyways. Even though that's not what he said. That was pretty good. Pretty good, Tambar. I like how you said that.
I thought
Anyways.
I thought I had it on here, but...
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't trying to take away
Yeah,
y'al's roleplay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
apologize.
believing what I want to believe that Tamar's told me.
Okay.
So
Alrighty. So y'all are not necessarily right up here. I just stuck you up here. But you do see that. Let me just make sure. Yeah, you're inside. Okay, I'm gonna stick y'all over here actually, because then this will let you decide what you want to do.
Yeah, like as we approach, like from traveling, what are we looking at as we near the destination?
Ah, I will tell you.
I can't drag
Would've
Bernie
been
Jenkins.
No.
Nope. So he would just be following me by now, but it should have restocked, so I can blow again.
Alright, I just want to make sure that you are... Ah! I'll tell you why. This is why. Hold on.
Once every 24 hours, yep.
Alright,
And whenever you have
try
Mr.
again.
Jenkins out, I never let him walk like behind me. I'm always like following him.
No, I still can't do it.
Well, also, I also think I made it to where I could control him because you don't really... you just tell him to do stuff.
Alright,
So, yeah.
well, he's out. So he's
Alright,
going to be next to me.
yeah, I think that's also the reason that I did that.
Oh, were the traveling clothes for your skeleton?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, that first night, after you brought him up, or whatever...
Yeah, I then just chuck him on.
Yeah, you put him on. And
So he
I'm
is an
assuming you don't blow that
emaciated
whistle
peasant.
until you get ready for action, as opposed to not waste your
Yeah,
time.
he's just following me now and it's recharged, so... I can blow it and then he'll be in my command for an hour. Or 8 hours.
Alright, so... Oh yeah, sorry. You asked me a question, I totally ignored you. Hold on. Alright. Let's see. On the outside. Okay, so, Frisbee, give me a history. And since you are a dwarf, I'll let you do it with advantage.
Well, that still doesn't make it good, but... Hey! Natural 20 minus 1.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna read this to you. And this is the information that Frisbee knows. You know what, Tambar, I'll let you roll history because I think you're proficient in it, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you can roll too. So both you and Brisby know this information. Let's see. This is called the Everforge. There was a clan of dwarves that once held a place of honor and prestige here. Their weaponsmiths were unrivaled in all of the dwarven lands. The clan welcomed all visitors to its ancestral halls, but none were allowed into the Great Forge, which was magically linked to the elemental plane of fire. Decades ago, Ifrit found the bridge between worlds. The fire creatures sprang from the Great Forge and slaughtered the Everforge clan, burning their bones to ashes. The only survivor was Paula Everforge, or Pola, the matriarch of the family. Skilled in elemental magic, she severed the link to the plane of fire and dismissed the rampaging Ifrit. The damage, however, had been done. Okay, let's see. Recently, there was a human sage. His name was Spincius. He serves this flame dragon called Igbalnum. He decided to rekindle the Great Forge. He believed that the dragon that has bathed in elemental fire will become invincible. Thus, he sent bandits to abduct Pola and bring her to the Lost Halls so that he could force her to reopen the connection to the plane of fire. He also brought Igbalnum and the dragon's servants to kind of brush off the dust of the halls and make his theory a reality. So, the book essentially seemingly has wanted you to come here so that you could rescue Paula.
Rescue Pola, kill the dragon and his servants.
Correct.
And cleanse the dwarven
Cleanse it.
Everforge.
So, it kind of makes you wonder, or not that you would wonder, but it's like it seems like it sends all these evil things, but it wants you to rid evil. And so it's a conundrum. So basically, let's see. The outside, it's stone and huge and just a big place that you kind of see. It's think of a big hall. And
Is it the entrance to Iron Forge?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. But on a smaller scale.
Okay, so.
Yeah, on a smaller scale. So that's basically what it looks like. So, what would you like to do?
Well, Yoltra's gonna put up her hood.
Okay. And I would say if you want to tell that to them, you could just say, I tell them all that. I mean, that's fine. But
I'll take front and I'll keep my hood up. Just let me do my usual bit of scout in the head.
Yeah, honestly, I thought there would just be like a dragon in a pit and we killed it. And this is a bit more than I thought we were.
That's not a good sport. Dragon in a pit.
Well, honestly, if it was fish in a barrel, I'd be much happier. But it's a dragon.
Well, I mean, if we die here, it's probably faster than being followed around by friggin' rabid rabbits, you know? So at least be a relatively quick death. And with that, she pulls up her hood. Let me roll a stealth.
Okay, I'll wait here.
Be a pretty crappy dragon if it couldn't fly out of a pit.
Roll
I believe that's
stealth.
actually called a worm.
Yeah, actually, wasn't it a wormling? A flame wormling? Yeah, I wrote it down. It said flame wormling, not full dragon. Unless that was a fancy.
No, unless I can
Honestly, it's all taxonomic tech. It's all just
No, I think you were
categories.
Anyways, I have advantage for stealth now. So can I roll stealth?
Yeah, everybody can roll stealth if that's what y'all would like to do. It didn't save. Sorry, Tamar. It's not saving for some reason.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so 20.
Alright, try again.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. There we go. So yeah, go ahead and move him, but just, be cognizant that, he's gonna try his best to do what you say. That doesn't, and
Yeah,
you
he's
can
just
only give
following
him
me.
those 4 commands. You can't be like, I want you to jump over that, go around, and go capture the person. He doesn't. He only follows
I know.
those 4 commands.
It's just following me.
Yeah, he's a battle dude.
Okay. So if my computer would stop fucking lagging, Yoltra, yeah, it's lagging.
So roll for your Skelly and for yourself, Tambar.
Nah.
You're just gonna walk. Alright.
Oh my god, we have to get this freaking curse off of you.
And I'm guessing the skeleton wouldn't stealth either. It's just
No,
following me.
no, but I'd like to see, well, okay, I take that back. So then what is his... Oh. Hold on, I'm just looking at his sheet real
I think
quick.
it's passive stealth.
Yeah, exactly what I was
Plus
thinking. Like,
dexterity.
passive stealth. What's his dex?
I don't know. It doesn't.
You
say.
should have a...
Unless
Just on the sheet?
I had a sheet open. Let me try it again. There we go. 2 plus 2, so
Okay,
12.
so 12. Alright.
Mine's
12,
an 11.
and what's yours?
11.
11. He's better than you. And he makes noise when he
Yeah,
wants.
I am.
Crack, 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 crack.
I have a plus 1.
Alright.
Well, did his clothes include boots?
Yes.
Yeah, he's totally head
Head to toe. He looks like a human. He even has a little mask on his face. So he looks
Right.
you look like you're walking with another
He is Divinity Original sitting it.
human. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright.
Okay. Fuck you, computer. Why do you hate Roll20?
It loves you. So I'll tell you what you see when you get close. Okay, so coming around the corner, you do see a door. Dynamic lighting here. Okay. So I made it to where you can see the little, they look like stone doors. And Yoldra, from that point, you can see that there is a door that's in front of you. There's mini doors around. You, however, once you get in there, there's only some areas that are lit. So, actually, Yoldra, let me put out your new token. Because...
My new token?
Yeah, you can't see. So you only see what you can see.
Oh shit. Guess you should come back and get some dark vision.
Are y'all gonna stay that far behind, or are you gonna stay within 20 feet? Like, y'all are gonna have to move it if you're walking.
I guess I feel pretty stealthy, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Because wherever you are, if she ends up getting into some kind of battle,
right,
then yeah. So are you gonna go around the back?
Yeah.
Where am I? I'm so sorry. Which way did you go?
I'm over here.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
over here.
Sorry,
Foxy,
my window
give me
wasn't.
lay some dark vision on me.
Foxy, give me some dark vision. Foxy, do this. Foxy, do that. I'm just joking. Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
She just looks at me. Okay, 1 second. Oh god. Spell. Dark vision.
Oh boy. I hope we start wrapping this up. The computer is lagging. I'm mad.
Hey, okay. You can't rush a good thing.
On that dark vision, 60 feet. Okay. So I want to know.
Maybe if you like refresh your interface, it will like memory leak will stop or whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Your Wi-Fi.
Actually, are you guys okay if I try and do the refresh thing?
Yeah, of course. Well, I mean,
You
I'm the GM.
cleared your like cache or something like that. Make sure it's all like.
I can move you right
stuff.
now if you want to tell me where you want to go while you're trying to do this, just so.
I think I'd like to start trying to creep forward as the
Okay,
big
so
hallway.
did you want to go straight down the hallway? Did you want to go to doors?
No,
Did you
gotta
want
touch
to
Can I try and like maybe see if like the doors have door knobs and if they're locked or not?
Sure.
Like just do a little jiggle.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume you don't want to just walk in here and be like, oh no, there's a trap. So I would need an investigation roll. So I'm gonna roll an investigation for her because that would suck. All right, so I'm gonna change my name at the bottom to say Yoldra. And investigation. Well, perception check first. Alright. And then, so far she doesn't see anything with her vision. How far can she see? Here? Yeah. Nothing. She sees nothing. So she's good. Alright, so then she also goes up to the first door and does an investigation.
Oh, and I failed miserably. Yeah, sorry. It's literally only Roll20. It's not any other site. It's just
Roll20 is like that sometimes. Like honestly, so you go up to the first door, and you kind of take a listen, and you don't really hear anything.
Guess I just sort of keep moving on.
There looks like it's just like a stone door where you can just kind of push it open.
I'm gonna just say that, like... Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go, like, and,
Next time you get on won't be so bad. Or do you have Is your sheet being reared as well, or can you click on your sheet just fine?
Oh, I can click on the sheet.
Okay, so give
Really?
me another investigation. Because I didn't want to do it for you if you could do it yourself. That might not be too
Okay,
fair.
sorry.
Might be fair, not fair. I don't know if it's fair or not.
9.
Okay.
Fine.
Just blowing away these investigations. You kind of take a listen to that door, and it seems like it's not trapped, and it sounds like there's... You don't really hear anything behind that door either? Do you want to keep moving, or do you want to go
Yeah,
on the doors, or what do you want to do?
I'm gonna first check over like all the doors and just like see if I can hear enemies behind any particular one,
Okay. So you...
and then like I'll come back and try and then we can start checking.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another investigation.
There we go. That one was half decent. 19.
You kind of sit and listen, and you don't really hear anything behind that door. Let me see if you can see. Let's see. The door does not appear to be trapped either, and it's also unlocked.
Yeah, I'm literally just gonna
No
like.
problem.
keep
Give me
doing
another
it to the all-
investigation.
Do I have to keep moving?
I'm
myself
moving
or-
you. I'm moving you. No problem. Just
Okay.
give me an investigation.
Okay, I'll quit. Come on, I'll click. There we go.
Okay. Let's see. Just take a look. See. That's weird. Let's see that number. 1 second. Okay. You kind of listen, and it doesn't seem like you hear anything. This particular door is also just fine as well. Doesn't seem like you hear anything to it.
How many more doors are there?
There are a couple more.
Oh, y'all just gonna be careful. 'Cause I need these
So now that you get about here, give me another perception check.
19 plus 8.
27.
Damn, that's a roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're kind of looking around. You do think that there might be some traps up in this vicinity.
Sorry, which vicinity? Like, I literally can't scroll button.
Here, I will shift ping. See it now?
Nope. So, oh, there we go. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. But you could get to both this door and this door without stepping on them. But if you want to take a closer look to see if you can, like, disable a trap or two.
Yeah, I'll take a closer look, see if I can't disable the traps, because, you know, our group. Yeah.
Okay. So did you want to do that first, or did you want to go to the doors first?
I'll disable the traps first, if
Okay.
people are coming in.
Alright, so you
Foxy especially tends to wander.
You walk. That's what Yolder thinks in her head.
Yeah.
You walk over here and you take a closer look. It looks like there are 4 traps. So you'll have to disable each of them if you make sure.
Traps here, give me a second.
Okay.
Is there anything I can help with?
Roll for your dexterity.
Okay.
Like, are they pressure plates or tripwires or magical or...
Before you do that, give me an investigation.
Oh,
Or I'm going to take that dexterity, but give me an investigation. Alright. Let's see how much it'll So, yeah. Okay. So, you see that they are pressure plates. It looks like there are 4 pressure plates. If you step on them, something will happen.
I got 4 pressure plates up here.
So
Give me a second, I'll see if I can.
You go to
Disarm them.
try to disable this one right here. And I will mark them for you since you're like basically pointing them out to Brisby. And you'll probably point them out to whoever is near you. So I'll mark them for you. One here. One here. One here. One here. However, it seems as like, I know it sounded really weird, I'm sorry, I made it sound really, really weird. Seems like if you step anywhere in this vicinity though, let's see, right here, they will go off. However, I'm gonna pull you back just a bit because I wouldn't want you to step in there. That's what's gonna happen. So you come right here to do the first trap. So you try to slowly undo that trap, and you are, I would say, we're gonna add. What's your proficiency? Your proficiency is a +3, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
Alright. So you rolled a 16. So you go to get this first trap, this first pressure plate, and you were able to just kind of move some of the little hinges out of the way, and now it's just a normal spot. So that one's okay. The first 2 squares are now fine to step in. You move to the second one. Just roll with your thieves' tools, because it already has that in there.
Okay. Yeah. Come on, let's roll. There we go.
Okay. You do the same for this one. It's the same kind of setup. You move to the next spot, and then try to disable that one.
Thieves' tools?
Yes.
Okay.
With this one, it seems to work as well. And then you come to this one up here, and you try to do the same. One more time.
I'm sorry that I did that.
So, you went to this particular one, and it sets off.
Shit!
So...
Dex saving throw.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. There are some darts that just they come out, and you try your best to avoid them, but you end up getting hit, and you take not too bad.
Can I use uncanny dodge for these guys, or just to have the damage?
You know, I think that you could. I'm gonna say you could, because it's not like it's a
probably know when you
fireball
screw up
or
disarming
something
the
like
trap.
that. Usually
Yeah,
it is no. Usually it is no if you because that was the thing. Did you do it or did you not? But if it was a fireball trap or whatever, you could use evasion if you had evasion. So I'm gonna go ahead and let
Not
you.
yet.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you half the damage. That's fine. If you want to use uncanny, I'll say that you set it off. You're like, oh crap, and then you're trying to I
hit the floor basically.
Yeah, because usually what happens is that's why it's like,
Usually
does this hit? And it hits, so you get hit. But however,
But
you're
uncanny dodge,
saving half of that.
it's just
Correct.
half the damage.
So
Just
you
to say I
only end up
avoided
taking 3 points instead of what
Nice.
you would have taken before.
Pull them out really quickly.
And You also, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's just. Oh, God.
Okay. So you also take. You are poisoned right now.
Oh, shit, I think there was poison in that one.
You take
Oh, no.
4 poison damage. And
Oh, this is just starting out so well.
you are considered poisoned for 15 minutes. So when you're poisoned, this is what the status is, I'll tell you. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for 15 minutes.
Joy.
Unfortunately, that one was just terrible.
Yeah.
But now this trap is disabled now. So now you can walk everywhere because
Okay.
you disabled
so-
3 and you ate it on the last one.
Yeah, so Yoldra just basically staggers to her feet, staggers back towards her and says, okay, so the traps are gone. But now
So
Ugh.
you
Okay.
go
God,
to
it
this
doesn't
door to take a listen because I believe you said you wanted to go to all the doors
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
So that
just check.
be a perception.
Okay. If I try to click on something.
Okay, so you listen at this door. You hear a voice. It's like, now's my time. Took long. And another voice says, yes, master. Yes, I live to serve you. You kind of hear a bunch of little feet kind of pattering around. It seems like there's a fair amount of activity going on in there.
Okay, in that case, you'll just gonna slowly back away and just head back to the others. Just warn them about
you
what
wanna-
she just heard.
Check these 2 doors before you walk away.
Yeah.
Alright, just give me 2 quick perception checks.
2 quick perception?
Yes, because you're listening at the doors. If you want to check if they're trapped, you can, roll investigation as well if you like.
I'll do that too.
Okay, so they both appear to be not locked, nor do they appear to be trapped. However, both of those doors, this one as well as this one, it seems like this one, you could hear kind of like some dragging and heavy walking. This particular door over here seems like there's a bunch of people just kind of like chattering. They sound like a bunch of Brisbees in there.
Okay, I guess I go back to like everybody, just like sort of get them to go back towards the empty doors and just I just tell everybody like what I heard.
Okay. So I will pull both of y'all. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I'll pull both of y'all really quick.
What kind of ale do you like? Oh, I like really good strong ale. Oh, so do I. Let's be friends.
All right.
Oh, we already are friends.
You come back and you just tell them, you didn't really hear anything for the first 4 doors or so, but then you heard the last 3 doors seemed like it had activity. And
One was dragging noises, the other sounded like a bunch of Brisbees, and the last, I don't know, it sounded like some sort of cult thing, Like, now is the time of our ascension. Yes, master. That sort of thing. So, I'm thinking we'll clear the first 2 smaller doors and then hit the yes master door.
Yeah, that sounds right. You wouldn't want to go for the big boss of it all and then be swamped by all of these minions.
Okay. Are we all agreed? Tambar,
Yes, whatever.
you got our backs, Tambar?
Pardon?
You got our backs?
Yes, I'll be behind you.
I meant, are you protecting our backs?
If anybody comes up behind us, then they'll probably attack me, so I'll just defend myself. So yes, in a way.
What the heck? I mean, what the heck? What's happening to you? What are you talking about? You're not going to help us?
Of course I will.
Okay, well, that's what we're asking. I mean, what are you even saying over there?
What's with all
Why
this
not?
equivocating?
I'm an intellectual. I need to, like, explain things overly.
Okay, Uncle Tambar, just...
He's got you there. He does a lot of explaining.
Okay, let's go to
Anyway.
the heavy dragging noise door.
Okay, so you're skipping, just making sure you're skipping all these doors, and you're going to the one where you hear the heavy dragging, correct?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're just figuring, just clear those first, then we can go back
Okay,
and investigate.
I'm going to just drag all this and take all up there.
Thank you. Oh, I've suddenly gone black.
Yeah, I was dragging you, but y'all were at a weird kind of thing there.
The-
Okay. So obviously you can't
I'd
stand
be
in the
back.
square that has, you know,
Yeah.
a statue. Let me describe what you saw, by the way, because I didn't. So you are in a large, intricate marble statues depicting weapons, shields, and armor
Thank you.
lines the walls of this great hall. 6 stone doors standing among the sanctuary. At the end of the long hall is a large set of double doors, decorated with a carving that resembles dwarves working at a forge. Thick dust covers the area, and obvious tracks are evident of heavy traffic of human-sized boots. Smaller reptilian tracks are also visible.
Can I see if I know what those reptilian tracks are?
Yeah, sure. Just give me an intelligence roll. No,
feel
actually,
like
give me a
my-
survival roll.
Wait, yeah, what about me? Oh, I can't. Can I see it?
That's true. It is.
I can't
tracking,
see you,
sort of.
Foxy.
I'm also still peeing. I'm so
Oh, I
sorry.
whispered it to you. Sorry.
Yeah,
But-
that's okay. You're not sure
It
what
was
that
a
is.
7.
You just know that they're
Yeah.
lizard-like. Whoever is, I guess, Vox, you're the only one who's proficient in survival. If you want to know, you can certainly roll as well.
I think I know, but
I
that's
don't
really.
see your camera picture face. Is that on purpose?
Yeah, I was peeing. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to be discreet.
I
but
apologize. I
I
apologize.
was like, oh my god, someone needs me. I'm so excited. Okay.
So yeah,
Finally.
just give me a
My
survival.
15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
Watch, I'm
fast.
gonna bomb.
Go
I'm gonna
fast.
totally bomb this.
Hey, you,
That's how it
you
works.
made it to where y'all saved a whole day from your rolls.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sure.
Uh, Voxy, lizard-like tracks. They look like. I'll tell you exactly what they are.
Geckos.
I'm gonna look
Whisper
back, 'cause I
to
can even
her.
have this in here.
It's
Don't
also
whisper.
like the day my butt went psycho up. Oh my god.
All right, hold on.
I can't. I'm like hot, cold, hot, cold.
Voxy, I'm gonna have to talk to you after this.
Why? Did I do something wrong? Oh.
No, I have to talk to you. Okay.
Okay.
Do a whisper.
Trouble.
No, because I don't want it on the.
Aw.
I'll come back crying, be like,
I'm gonna have to punish you. No, just kidding. Okay, so I'm sorry. Hold on. Here we go. I was like, yeah, I can tell you exactly what's. I was like, wait a minute, no, I can't. Okay, what room is this? So you would have seen. All right, we'll just go to room 12, so I can tell you what kind of. Foxy, you know that these things look like lizard folk.
really? That's what I get. These guys, hey, these lizards look like lizards, guys. No.
It's an actual thing.
Okay.
They So just gotta look okay, so I'll give you a little more information because I guess that's
Okay.
kind of vague again if you don't know what that is. All right. That's funny. I never really
They
thought
said
of it
it was small.
didn't really think of it like that.
I'm such a smartass today, right?
Okay. They're medium sized. And they're sort of kind of hard to hit. They have less hit points than y'all have, but hardy enough to take a couple of hits.
Okay.
They do. Let's see. They have a neutral alignment, so really they just kind of follow whoever is talking to them. However, there are other lizard folks that are like shamans, and they have a little bit more, and they actually can do spellcasting. So they have a little bit more for that. But you don't know if there are spellcasters in there or not. However, you do know that that's what lizard folks are, just basically lizards that are the size of humans. They're humanoids. That's it. Okay, so Yildra, you want to open this door?
She can't hear us. She, technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, okay, thank you. Sorry, my computer's Okay, so she decides to open the door.
And assume Voxy communicates the lizard people thing.
She opens the door, and so far, this thing that's in here doesn't seem to see her.
What?
Let's see what Yildra can see, then I'll let you know if... Oh yeah, she can see something. A rather large creature. I need her to... Here, I'll do it. I'm gonna get her to roll something so she can tell you what it is. So far, the creature doesn't seem to notice her just yet. She's trying to figure out what it is so she can tell y'all. And she thinks it is... Oh, I didn't mean to do a saving throw. Doggone it. Clicked the wrong button. Alright, well I'm going to subtract some of that stuff from that roll. Oh, it doesn't matter. It was a horrible roll to begin with. A 2... a 2 plus a 2. She rolled a 4. Alright. Yeah, sure. No problem. I got it, Yildra. Okay, so she doesn't know what it is, but she's like, there's a really large creature. Well, I'm gonna go and stab it. So I'm guessing you're gonna use you're using your new weapons, or are you gonna use your crossbow?
Can she hear us?
I don't know. So,
No, I don't think she can.
thank you. I'll say thank you for writing. I'll try to like control this stuff and write at the same time. It's not good. Not really easy.
She says she's going for the
Stabby stabs. Thank
double
you.
assassinate.
All right. So she sneaks up. Oh, she can just get to it. Alright. And she... Oh, she rolled it. Good. Okay. A 20. Let's see if that hits. I'm sure it does, but I'm gonna check.
She has 24 with advantage.
Yep, that hits. And she does.
Mika, come on, girlfriend. I put you down 12 times.
She could sneak attack. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and click that. And she's probably gonna hit again, so she needs to roll again. Let's roll twice more. One more time. She has advantage. Okay.
She got
Alright,
24 with one hit for. No, there's still.
Alright, so she does 21. 21 plus. Oh, she did sneak attack. Good thing she rolled that first sneak attack that I rolled was better. Alright, so 21 plus.
And is it the critical? Is
No.
And
It only allows her to have advantage.
In
and if
addition,
she-
any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit. Is it surprised?
I'm gonna say he's surprised. Because he didn't see you coming. So, sure. So I'll calculate that in a second. So we have 20 plus 6 is 27 plus 4 and 4 is 8. Alright, so we have 27, 8, and then she has 3d6, so that's 18. So she does 53 points of damage. And just obliterates this thing. And it goes and screeches really, really loud. And dies. And everybody has to roll initiative. And when you roll initiative, that's where we're going to start.